Hello viewers, and welcome to Tripod Talks with me, Ewan Banks,
and me, Kieran Kelly,
and also William Garwood at some point, but he's not
now.
part of this episode. Right, so today's episode is going to be on Taylor Swift, but first we have a quiz which has been prepared for us.
Oh, lovely.
It's very fancy. Alright, are you ready for this, Kieran?
I am indeed.
Yeah, I was the one who was kind of reading out the facts, so I feel like you should be the one doing the
Oh,
quizzes for this one. Right. So what are the questions? We're gonna have to look back.
Okay.
Oh no, Will's reading them out.
What country did Lego originate from?
Oh, you don't know this, Kieran.
Of course I know
You're
this.
the Lego
Of
master.
course I know this.
Come on. What is it?
Hang on. No, think about them, and then at the end, I want the viewers to put in the comments what their thoughts are as well.
Right.
So at the end, there's the answers. We will put the answers in, and then you can see how many were correct,
Win a prize.
and maybe they might win a prize.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Oh, hang on. When was... Oh, no, hang on. I didn't go through the questions, did I?
No, you didn't.
Okay. A, Sweden. B, Denmark. C, Germany. Or
Why are you
D,
giving us the answers, Will?
Norway.
You didn't ask us the questions yet, did you?
Not Norway. What's not Norway?
Norway. Okay. Think about it.
Yep.
Okay. When was the Lego company founded? A, 1930.
Just tell us the answer.
B, 1932. C, 1934. Or D, 1936. Which country was the first to have an established Lego country outside of the first country that it was built? Was it A, Poland, B, Sweden, C, Norway, or D, Germany? And then the last question,
The last one.
when did the Lego minifigure launch? Was it A, 1965, B, 1972, C, 1978, or D, 1983?
Ooh.
We will go through the answers in a little while. Sorry to interrupt this video, guys, but if we get this video to 50 likes, I will do something special on one of the I think it'll be Tripod Talks William. It's my personal account, but for Tripod Talks. So if you want to see something really cool, go over and follow and get this video to 50 likes. I know that's quite a target. We have only been getting like 4 likes on the videos, but please get them to 50. So we will get back on with the Taylor Swift podcast. Thank you so much for watching, and please hit the like button to get this video to 50 likes to see what the surprise is. Thank you.
Alright.
We will.
Nice.
Towards the end.
Okay. You're playing the music. Alright. Here we go. This is the start. Right. Okay, Kieran, are you ready?
I'm
Are you
ready.
for this? Okay.
Yep.
Hey, can you hear us well? Is everything alright? Okay, good. Before I start, just to make sure. Okay, so today's episode is on Taylor Swift,
Taylor Swift.
and Taylor Allison Swift is her full name. She was
Fancy.
named after James Taylor,
James Taylor.
the musician person, and she was born December 13th, 1989. So she is currently 34 years old. So she grew up on a Christmas tree farm in Pennsylvania, which
Pennsylvania.
her father had bought because she wasn't exactly a poor person.
No.
She was quite wealthy. So she spent summers at her family's home in Stone Harp House, which is where she performed in a coffee shop.
A coffee shop.
Yes, a local coffee shop.
Oh.
She would perform and do music there. But she performed in lots of theatre productions as a child, so she didn't really do music at the start until later on, because she saw a documentary about Faith Hill, who I'm assuming was at Faith Hill. I'm assuming she was a musician. She was like a country musician. It was about her rise. So then she wanted to go into country music as well. So she had, when she was like 13, she was going to all these labels, these music labels, to try and get her music recognised and get signed on by a company. But she didn't really succeed in it. So she just kind of focused on writing music. And I think lots of people probably will have heard the story about her being taught how to write and play music by a computer repairman called Ronnie Kremer. I think that's how you say it.
Taught by a computer repairman.
Mr. Ronnie Kremer. He was also a musician, so he helped her write music and write her own songs. Because obviously at that point, she wasn't writing all of her own songs. She was just like singing songs from by other people. And then eventually she was signed on by a company called, well, it was a Sony company, but they're called ATV Tree Music Publishing. And she was with them for a couple of years, but then she left because other people weren't being treated very nice. Like they'd been had their budgets cut and everything.
Not very nice.
So then she obviously didn't want that to happen to her. So she decided to leave them. And then, well, her kind of modern career as it started happened when she was at an industry showcase in a kind of cafe somewhere, and a man called Bertrand Borchetta. Scott Borchetta.
Sounds very posh.
Yeah, I'm just struggling to read my own handwriting. So he saw her and he signed her onto the company which she first started properly becoming a musician with, called Big Machine Records.
Big Machine Records.
Yeah, and with them she wrote her first two albums. Her first one was called Taylor Swift, after her obviously, and her second one was called Fearless, and they were both country albums. So yeah, she first started off as a kind of country singer. Is that Will's ringtone? Sorry, I'm just reading here. More albums. So after that, she started experimenting with different genres because she wanted to kind of become more than a country singer.
Yeah.
So she started with a rock album called Speak Now
She
in
did a rock
2010.
album?
Yeah. An electronic album called Red in 2012. And she kind of switched from the country aesthetic. I think these were still kind of country songs, but with a kind of twist on them. But then she kind of shifted away from the country to pop music with her first synth pop album called 1989 in 2014.
That's just not confusing at all.
And then she was kind of critiqued by lots of reviewers for being kind of really erratic and not sticking with one image. So then she kind of just embraced the randomness and did a hip hop album called Reputation in 2017. And then at this point, she switched from the kind of Big Machine Records production company. She wasn't signed with them anymore. She decided in 2018, I think it was, to switch away from them to Republic Records instead.
Republic Records.
And then after that point, she released her electro pop album called Lover with them after in 2019, and proceeded to explore independent folk albums with her 2 albums, Folklore and Evermore, in 2020. And then she moved on to pop genres in 2022 with Midnights. So I'm just listing the albums at the moment. Really. Her latest album was called The Tortured Poets Department, and that was released in 2024. But obviously that's just the albums that I'm just listing there. But you can obviously go and listen to them if you like Taylor Swift, that is. But in kind of 2023 to 2024 period, I've lots of people probably heard of this one as well. But the Big Machine, her 4 albums that she did with Big Machine Records, they had a dispute over who owned them, kind of thing. So when she went on tour, she couldn't really use them, kind of thing. So she re-released them with her like Taylor's version thing next.
Oh, was that why she did it?
So that she could have full ownership of those 4 albums.
I see.
So now she owns all of her albums, kind of thing. And everyone's probably heard of the Eras tour.
Eras tour, eh?
That's actually her 6th tour. She's been on quite a few. But that is the highest grossing tour of all time, I think it was.
Really?
It was the highest grossing film tour and highest grossing concert tour of all time. Because, you heard stories about people going to the cities and
She's so popular,
and then like raising the economy, like all the hotels being full and everything. But so she's won lots of awards as well. She was the first billionaire to have music as her main source of income.
Really?
The highest grossing female touring act of all time. One of the world's best selling music artists. So her estimated sold records is 200 million.
200 million?
Yeah, she's sold an estimated 200 million records, and 7 of her albums have had over 1 million records sold in the first week. So
the first week?
Yeah. So she is without a doubt one of the best musicians and artists of all time. So we thought we'd make this short podcast on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's everything I've got written down here. Is there anything you guys wanted to add? No? Alright then.
Should we go over the answers to the questions?
Yeah, the answers to the quiz from the start. Right, go on then. Mate.
Okay, so the first question was, what country did Lego originate from? It was either A, Sweden, B, Denmark, or C, Germany, or D, Norway. And the answer was B, Denmark.
Yeah, nice. You got the Lego house there, haven't you?
Yeah, they have. The next question was, when was the Lego company founded? It was either A, 1930, B, 1932, C, 1934, or D, 1936.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
The
I wrote this book, I don't remember.
The answer was 1932. Okay, if you've got the one so far, so there's 4 questions, it's out of 4 marks.
Yeah.
So please put in the comments if you've got 4 out of 4, 3 out of 4, 2 out of 4, or 1 out of 4.
That'd be good.
Or 0 out of 4.
Yeah.
You don't have to be always correct.
Select you for a prize.
Yes.
You can have our respect.
The next question was, what country was the first to have an established Lego country outside of Denmark? I didn't realise I put Denmark into this question until we started recording, and when I was reading the questions I saw it. So you may have known what the first question was from just this 4th question. So the choice was either A, Poland, B, Sweden, C. Norway, or D. Germany? The answer was Germany.
Germany?
They're the official one, aren't they?
Yes.
I think they got it up and running quickly.
Yes, they did. The last question was, when did the Lego minifigure launch? It was either A, 1965, B, 1972, C, 1978, or D, 1983. The answer
78?
was...
Is it 78?
You got it!
Yeah.
1978.
Yeah, there we go. I
Well
got it.
done, you.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I knew it was 70 something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that it for this episode?
I think that is it.
So, thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
Sorry I wasn't in this one. I was in the background doing some admin work. Please go and follow our social medias if you want to see when we next are recording an episode. Thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment
All
your
that fun stuff.
answers to this thing. And we will see you all in the next one.
Thank you.
Thank you.